Hello, and thank you for calling the Auto Glass Helpline. Today we are going to do a quick video on our WRD line threader here. I've been hearing from some people that they're having these break, and in 12 years I have never broken a threader, be it equalizer, be it WRD, be it whatever generic version Big Black and Red gave me. So I don't know what's being done to break these. However, we're going to do a quick video on one. So all that said, what we're going to do is I don't leave mine straight. I put a little bend in mine. I usually bend mine down like this back here, and then I reverse that bend at the front, so it's got kind of a little S to it. And the reason for that is when it's bent up like this, when you push this up here, it'll hold tight to the glass, so that way when you're pushing it through, you don't catch on a pinch weld, except for some special vehicles. And then also what you can do is, if you're trying to get underneath a retainer, you can flip this over and it'll hold it tight to the pinch weld, and you can drop it underneath the retainer so you're not stabbing into the back of that retainer. So we are working on a 2024 Ford Exploder here, so we've got a pretty good pinch weld along the bottom here and nothing we got to worry about being hooked on. So we are going to run tight to the body. So I'm going to flip mine over like this, and we are simply going to take our threader. You can see there's a little gap right there between that little two tines, and drop our line in there, and then we're going to look where our VIN window is, and we are going to do our best to keep this tight to the body. So you can see we can push this and bend it, and then when we push, we should slide right underneath that retainer like so. Like I said, don't have to worry about getting hooked up on it. If you're pushing on the retainer and you're not getting through, odds are you are hitting either a very, very thick spot, you have very, very hard glue, which would require you to use a express knife or extractor. Don't overpressure this thing. Like I said, I've never had one break, but I've never pushed so hard that I've had one snap either. So if you're having to push that hard, there's something wrong with the glue. It is either slammed down all the way to the deck, very hard glue, or in the case of like some of the older Chevys, you can get hung up on the pinch weld right here. So as you push through, you'll run into that little lip up right here. Same thing on some of the older Hondas. So if you're pushing that hard, check your pinch weld, check your glue, see how hard it is, and worst case scenario, start with an express knife, cut out half the bottom or the whole bottom, and then thread your line through. There is no reason you should have to push on one of these so hard that you break it. So that is all for the WRD line threader. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.